Jesus was sentenced to be crucified. He was flogged, then ridiculed and mocked by soldiers and the people. He bore all this in dignity and in silence. He carried his cross, which became too heavy for his battered body. Simon of Cyrene was forced to carry it for him. We take up the story now in Mark's Gospel, chapter 15. It was 9 o'clock in the morning when they crucified him. The inscription of the charge against him read, "The King of the Jews." And with him they crucified 2 bandits, one on his right and one on his left. Those who passed by derided him, shaking their heads and saying, "Aha! You who would destroy the temple and build it in 3 days, save yourself and come down from the cross." In the same way, the chief priests, along with the scribes, were also mocking him among themselves and saying, "He saved others, he cannot save himself. Let the Messiah, the King of Israel, come down from the cross now, so that we may see and believe." Those who were crucified with him also taunted him. When it was noon, darkness came over the whole land until 3 in the afternoon. At 3 o'clock, Jesus cried out with a loud voice, "Eloi, Eloi, lema sabachthani," which means, my God, why have you forsaken me?" When some of the bystanders heard it, they said, "Listen, he's calling for Elijah." And someone ran, filled a sponge with sour wine, put it on a stick, and gave it to him to drink, saying, "Wait, let us see whether Elijah will come to take him down." Then Jesus gave a loud cry and breathed his last. And the curtain of the temple was torn in two from top to bottom. Now when the centurion, who stood facing him, saw that in this way he breathed his last, he said, "Truly, this man was God's Son."
I see Christ crucified still today, where the hungry cry for food, die for food, though there's plenty, where people are yelled at, jeered at, bricks through their windows because their skin isn't white, isn't right, where abuse and rape occur, where gay men are beaten up, where lust kills love. I see him crucified still. I see Christ crucified still today, where wars scar people, lands, God's hands, the endless killing politics of hate, where the cry for justice is unheard, oppressed, beaten down by cold world systems, where power comes first, where religion twists faith, where fear kills trust. I see him crucified still. I see Christ crucified still today, where creation's fabric shreds is bled by must have now, must use, where earth's beauty is destroyed, where trees burn, where water poisons, where greed kills need. I see him crucified still. And I try, a little, to stem the deadly tide as I give, a little, write to those in power, a little, take my bottles to the bottle bank and try to love as he said, try to love a little. O God, for all these crucifixions, may there one day be resurrection.